Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling off? Not quite yourself, as if someone reached inside your mind and rearranged a few pieces without you noticing. You agreed to something you didn't want. You apologized when you weren't wrong. You stayed longer than you should have. That wasn't magic, that was strings. Invisible ones tugged by someone who knows exactly where they attach. Tonight, we begin pulling them back. Not to become the puppeteer, but to cut the threads others try to tie around you. Welcome to the shadows of influence. This is dark psychology and manipulation tactics, the ethical path, where we expose the hidden games so you can stop playing the victim and start playing none at all. First, the issue itself. Dark psychology isn't some forbidden sorcery reserved for villains and shadows. It's the darker application of everyday human wiring, how emotions, perceptions, needs, and fears can be shaped, steered, exploited. When someone uses these not for mutual gain, but for unilateral control, that's the line crossed. The issue? In a world of negotiations, relationships, workplaces, social feeds, someone is always trying to influence you. Most innocently, some not. The ones who cross into manipulation erode your autonomy. They make choices feel like yours when they're theirs. Over time, it costs confidence, money, time, even identity. The quiet tragedy: many never realize the strings are there until they're too tangled to break free easily. Now, the triggers that invite these tactics in. They don't appear randomly. Certain environments light the fuse. Power imbalances, boss-employee, new romance, high-stakes deals. Emotional voids, loneliness, insecurity, need for approval. Digital distance, screens hide intent, amplify curated personas. And the biggest trigger? Trust given too quickly. When we lower guards hoping for connection or advantage, manipulators see opportunity. Consider this veiled shadow from the real world. Elena, ambitious in a competitive firm. Her new mentor seemed perfect. Guidance, praise, late-night strategy sessions. Triggers aligned. Her desire for advancement, his position of authority, the isolation of long hours. What started as helpful advice slowly shifted. Suggestions became directives, phrased as "for your own good." Disagreements were met with subtle disappointment. "I thought you were serious about this." Elena found herself working unpaid overtime, sharing credit, doubting her instincts. The mentor gained loyalty without effort. Elena lost months before seeing the pattern. The trigger wasn't evil intent alone. It was the perfect storm of her ambition meeting his calculated warmth. But why does it work so well? The reasons burrow deep into our biology and society. Evolution wired us for social harmony, reciprocity, belonging, avoiding conflict. Manipulators exploit these ancient circuits. Dopamine from praise, cortisol from fear of loss, oxytocin from feigned intimacy all become tools. Psychologically, it's about asymmetry. They know your levers, fears, desires, blind spots better than you know theirs. Culturally, we're taught politeness over confrontation, so we hesitate to call out subtle oversteps. Money and power amplify it. Scarcity makes us vulnerable to urgency plays. Status makes us chase validation. At root, manipulation thrives because humans are predictably irrational. We chase short-term emotional relief over long-term clarity. Yet, here's the enigma. The same mechanisms that enable harm can fuel ethical influence. Persuasion with consent, leadership that lifts, negotiation where both win. The difference? Intent and transparency. Dark psychology studied ethically becomes defense plus responsible power. So how do you begin to control it? To see the strings before they're pulled? Step 1. Radical awareness. Pause after intense interactions. Ask silently, what did I feel compelled to do? Whose agenda was served? Journal patterns without judgment. Step 2. Build internal anchors. Know your core values, non-negotiables. When pressure comes, check against them, not the manipulator's framing. Step 3. Slow the game. Manipulators hate delays. Request time to think. Verify facts independently. Observe inconsistencies in stories or behavior. Step 4. Cultivate quiet boundaries. Practice calm no without explanation. Surround yourself with people who respect reciprocity. Step 5. Flip the script ethically. Learn to read microexpressions, question urgency, mirror back their tactics neutrally. Interesting. Why do you feel that way? Not to harm, but to level the field. Elena eventually did this. She documented interactions, consulted trusted outsiders, set clear limits. The mentor backed off when resistance appeared. She reclaimed her trajectory, stronger for seeing what was once invisible. As we close this first shadow, remember, knowledge of the dark doesn't make you dark. It makes you untouchable. Next, we descend deeper into the art of gaslighting, where reality itself becomes the battlefield. Stay watchful, question everything, especially what feels too certain. Until we meet again next time, stay aware and stay connected.